Hello, I'm Fiona.
And this is Ziggy.
And we're the Wild and Wicked Witches from Sensory Solutions.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk a little bit today about herbs for sore throats.
Yeah.
Ziggy's got a little bit of a sore throat at the minute. She was up in the night with the temperature. So I went in and put in her oil burner some Yarrow essential oil, some lavender and some ginger. And the ginger's lovely and calming. I just thought it would be a nice...
When I see ginger and I just eat it, it feels a bit funny.
It does. Ginger's quite hot, isn't it? And warm. But it's also very calming for your tummy, and I just thought it would be a nice one for you to have in there. Lavender's really relaxing to calm you down when you've got a temperature.
Yeah, just like the lavender, what we put in, like that and everything. So why is that there, Mum?
That's sage. We're going to talk about that in a minute. This is lavender herb here. We're going to put some of that in the tea. So the lavender essential oil is really calming and soothing if kids are a bit fretful in the night.
Excuse me, Mum, let me just tell you something. Would you like to come over?
To your place?
Uh-huh.
Yes, please. Can we drink herbal tea and make our throats better?
Yeah.
And I also use Yarrow essential oil to help bring the temperature down.
And some of this lavender it's quite sweet and it's good for your sore throat. Yes, it is.
That's right, darling. So let's put a little bit of lavender in the teapot.
I've got that much.
Yeah, tiny bit of that.
There.
And we want a tiny bit of Yarrow.
Yeah, we had that.
Let's put a bit in because we're making a new one. So the lavender's to help the infection and to calm your tummy down, make you feel nice and relaxed.
Yeah, and we need a little bit of that.
The chamomile is a lovely, warming, gentle herb, slightly antimicrobial for the infection, nice for sore tummies, which can often come side by side with a throat infection. As you swallow, all of the infection can go down to your tummy.
I put all of the herbs in.
Thank you. So Ziggy's also put in a little bit of the Yarrow, which is really antimicrobial.
Let me just tell something. Would Ash and Mummy, Fiona Heckle and Ashy Baby, and can come over and drink my tea, what I made.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Thank you. So the Yarrow, let me just tell them about Yarrow for a minute, okay? So Yarrow is also called Achilles, which is after a great hunter, a great warrior who was called Achilles. And he used to use Achillea or Yarrow to staunch the wounds on the battlefield so that the warriors didn't bleed everywhere. So it's really good for that. It stops nosebleeds, but it also helps you when you're ill. So we also need to put in a little bit of this one, this lovely orange herb.
I did.
Which is Calendula or Marigold. And this is a lymphatic. When your tonsils are up, like Ziggy's are at the minute, a little bit swollen, you need to use lymphatics, which means to help clear, help to clear all of the infection away from... It will clear all the infection away from the area.
Can you just keep your head still?
You can also just hold it down there for me. Thank you. So you can also use calendula externally on your throat as well.
You hold it. Also, we see, I spy my little eye, something beginning with flower. Yeah, flower.
Oh, that was a good one. So we're going to use a little bit of calendula externally as well. So you can rub this on your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got lots of nice of those orange flowers in it. And lymphatic herbs work really nicely on the outside of your body as well. They go in through the skin into your lymph. and help to clear it. And you can actually rub all the way up the ears and down the throat when your children are ill to help the lymph to drain.
So just some on you, Mum.
Going down towards.
I put some on you, Mum.
Thank you. That'll help me stop me getting ill, won't it? So all the way down to your throat and your collarbone to help the lymph drain away. We're also going to use a tiny little bit of sage off our sage plant, which is looking a bit weary at the minute, but it's still there. We've had quite a mild winter. So we'll just pick a couple of leaves, and if you could pop those in, Ziggy. There you go. Sage is a classic for sore throats, really antimicrobial. You can make a strong tea and gargle with it. But for Ziggy, we're just going to put a couple of leaves in, keep it nice and mellow. Nice herbal tea. So just to recap, we've got in there lavender, yarrow, calendula, chamomile and sage. And this is going to be Ziggy's nice throat tea to help her to feel better. We've put on a little bit of calendula on the outside as a nice lymphatic, which has also got some lavender oil in it. And in the oil burner, we've got yarrow, lavender and ginger, and we're burning that all day in the house just to help her inhale it, so she's getting lots of antimicrobials and lots of calming stuff. We're going to pour a bit of hot water in the tea now. Mwah. Can you just wait there for a minute?
Can you just calm down, Mummy, a bit?
Yeah, I'll just calm down with some nice lavender tea. So, let's get the hot water.
Can you pour it in? Oh, yeah.
Watch out, 'cause it's very hot. There we go.
Stop that.
And we'll just leave that to brew for a minute. Oh dear. Slightly chaotic. So when that's brewed, we'll make a nice cup of tea. And Ziggy can sit on the sofa chilling out, and she can drink her nice cup of tea to make her throat better. So after a few minutes...
What?
After a few minutes that's going to be brewed, and we can pour it into your teacup. I've already put a little bit of cold water in your teacup so that it's not too hot, so you can drink it straight away. You only need a tiny little bit of lavender because it's such a strong herb. You literally just need a few little flowers of it. It's really nice to harvest just after it's flowered.
Lavenders.
Which two? That one's the chamomile, isn't it? Does it look a bit the same?
Yeah.
Ziggy's mashed up the chamomile a bit in the pestle and mortar, so it's gone a little bit powdery and looks a little bit like the lavender now. So here we go with our lovely tea. Let's pour some of it in. And there's your nice tea to drink. Should I test it's not too hot? Just right. Have a taste of that and tell them what it tastes like.
Really?
Yeah, for your sore throat. Does it taste good?
Mhm.
Yeah. Brilliant. So 2 or 3 cups of that a day will really help to sort your children out if they've got a sore throat. You can also use elderberry syrup, which you like putting in it, don't you? Which is really antiviral, really immune boosting, and again helps them to sweat it out. You get really hot after you've had an elderberry syrup. So you can make this tea and then use a dash of elderberry syrup in the bottom of the cup. Thanks for watching. Fiona and Ziggy, Wild and Wicked Witches from Sensory Solutions. Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.